What's going on, Pisces? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy here to bring you your September 2019 general reading. Now, this summer was really rough. There were a lot of planets in retrograde, a lot of people going through a lot of things. So it sounds like, based on the energies I'm picking up for people, we're in the aftermath of things. You know, the battles are pretty much over. There are some still going on, but a lot of them are over. Now we're just all picking up the pieces and moving on. You know, some of us moving on without some people around us. You know, some of us moving on in a new environment. You know, some of us leave things behind like addictions and people who no longer serve us. So there's been a lot of changes. So hopefully the summer brought you some positive changes for you and your family and friends. And summer is winding down now. We are in Virgo season. So this is a great time of year to reflect. You know, the season of the hermit. You know, go within, reflect. You know, this is also the time of harvest as far as farmers are concerned. All right, and figuratively as well as literally. So let's see what you guys are up to. Alright, so this is going to be a general reading. We're going to do a Celtic Cross general reading. It may not resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, then that's okay, because it's a general read. We're just giving you a fair warning. You can contact me by using the information down below if you want something that's more specific to you. Doesn't matter where Pisces is in your chart. If you have Pisces in your chart, this is something you can resonate with. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the overall energy. Alright, so we have the King of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. This looks like somebody turning from a player to falling in love to me. That's the first thing I get when I look at these cards. This is what this looks like to me. What else am I seeing here? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But we'll see as we open these cards up that it could change. But this is somebody who, this is the King of Wands in reverse. This is Leo energy. When this card shows up like this is somebody who is definitely on player mode. Okay? Somebody who is not interested in settling down. And this is somebody who specifically just wants to have one-night stands, pretty much, or really enjoys one-night stands. Now, there's not anything wrong with that if that's what you like, but you just have to understand this energy. That's what this energy is, all right? And so this energy transformed in some way, shape, or form because they ran into someone, and now they want to offer their love. See, they went through a phase where they had to get from here to the Nine of Swords in reverse. But in order to get to the Nine of Swords in reverse, you have to get to the Nine of Swords first. Right? Or you're on your way there. And this is what's going on when you're here. So this player who wants to later offer love to someone is no longer stressing about it because that's what they want to do. They can't handle that anymore. They can't fight it anymore. They're ready to offer love. Or it's somebody that you stopped dealing with on that level and they're stressing about it and now they're trying to come back in. Because this could be a fickle energy here. So let's see. Let's take a look. So the current situation is the Ten of Swords. All right, so this is somebody's done, okay? Somebody is no longer, going to be stressed out about this situation. This is someone who was betrayed, someone who trusted the wrong person, all right? And this is where you're at once you realize that that happened. So this is not a good place to be right now. Not at all, Pisces. So let's see what the energies are that are affecting this. Either the helpful or challenging energies. Queen of Swords. So, with the Queen of Swords energy, you have someone who pretty much is been through some things, is now wiser for it. Someone who is willing to, hear what you have to say. But this is someone who is not going to tolerate too much of an imbalance in this situation, in the relationship, no matter what the type of relationship it is. They will end things. They don't have a problem walking away, because they're fair. They're a fair and just person, and they've been through enough to know that people take advantage of fair and just individuals. But they can't change their true nature. So the only thing they could do is make sure that they protect themselves, put a mechanism in place, and that's what that sword represents. So this is somebody who's learned some lessons. Okay. Now, the past situation here is the Judgment. Judgment has been coming up in this in this same place for a lot of signs. Okay? This is universal energy going on here. People making a judgment and a decision and not making the right decision. We all going through it. We've all gone through it. So, in this situation, this is what you guys are going through. Now, in the immediate past, the Sun card, this is Leo energy. So, in the immediate past, things were beautiful. You were really happy. Your life was, things were going well for you. Okay? So this is the immediate past, so recently. So how the hell do you or whoever the guest watcher is go from this in the short past to this in the current situation, the current time? What in the world happened? Well, let's see if we can find out by looking at your crowning energy, because this is how you feeling about the situation. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you're looking at this situation like possibly it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the time or effort or energy you put in. Yeah, it didn't turn out the way you wanted it. It may have cost you in more than one way. But you're at the end of that. You're at the end of the completion of that, because you're at the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there's not a whole lot more that you would have to do. Well, it could be to flip this upside down, but at least you're not at the Nine of Pentacles. You're not the Eight of Pentacles. You're at the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this could very well mean that this is in the foreseeable future. It's just not right now. Okay? Which could explain what's going on with this Sun card here. Alright? So you could be doing well financially and coming into, a good situation financially. So let's take a look at your immediate future. A lot of people have been getting this card as well. Hermit energy showing up in the readings. This is the Virgo season, and Virgo season is represented by the Hermit. A lot of people going within and reflecting. That's a time for this. So it looks like that's what you're going to be doing in the near future, if you're not already doing it. So I'm interested in finding out what the decision was that you made here that took you from making that decision that brought you to, the sun energy. So that the past issues, a decision was made. And that decision led you to your immediate past, having the sun card in your immediate past. So what was it that you did? What decision did you make? So we're going to clarify that in the extended and find out what was going on and what you did. And then what happened? How did you go from that to the current energy of the Ten of Swords and to a point now where you are the Queen of Swords? And this is your crowning energy here. So it cost you what you went through. It took a toll on you. Definitely. And so if soon you'll be in introspection mode. So let's take a look at what's in your fears. Three of Cups, Cancer energy. What's in your fears is possibly being involved in a situation where there's more than one, because you're dealing with player energy. And you're nervous that, this player won't change their ways. But it looks like they changed their ways. But they're changing their ways. Looks like it's a fight too. Ooh. They're going within. This person here is going through it. They're going through a transformation. That's what the transformation card looks like. Going from a player to someone who is ready to offer love. That's a totally different mindset, okay? Now, let's talk about how others see you. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is Scorpio energy. Now, people could see you as somebody who left something behind, moved on. But this card could also represent someone who you either learned your lesson and you're ready to move on, or you learned a lesson and you want to go back. All right. So this is how people see you. So some of them may see you as, you going back to this situation. You going back to dealing with the player. And some people see you as moving on from the player and that you've learned your lesson. We're going to clarify that and confirm if that's true in the extended. Now, your wishes. Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, you may not want anything else to do with this individual. You may just want to just not even deal with anybody right now. Yeah, you're not interested in that. See, when you go into the immediate future and you go into retrospection, that's what that is all about. But the outcome here is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're not interested in moving forward with this situation at all. This is just double stamped. Done and done. Okay, so this is telling me you learned your lesson. Remember when I was saying either you learned your lesson and you want to go back, or you learned your lesson and you're going to keep moving on. But either way, you learned a lesson. Too many cups here for you not to have learned a lesson. Because you did everything you could. Well, you did a lot. Let's put it that way. So, so you shut this person out cold. And they really are in love with you. Interesting, Pisces, or vice versa. Take the energy how it resonates. Yeah, so you guys were just, it was just this type of energy, sexual energy, strong sexual passion between you two. That might have been why you guys were together. You were just drawn to each other like that. But this person wasn't looking for anything serious. This person, that's the last thing this person was looking for. But it looks like since they met you, this is what happened. And now, you know, they're ready to be a little bit more nicer about it. They're still young, still, you know, but they're going in the right direction. At least they're not upside down. So that's progress. That's the way it's supposed to be. Then the next stage would be a knight. And then the next stage would be a king. So yeah, this is very reversed. You know? So that progress is the page of cups. Absolutely. And maybe this made you happy because this was the recent past. So maybe this person has already come to you and that's what you wanted was love, not just the intimacy, you know, because these are in reverse. So you weren't interested in just that. And so this person didn't want to lose you. So they, you know, fought with themselves to not want to be with you and offer you what it is that you wanted, which is something more than just, you know, a one night stand. Now this is you or the cross watcher. So this must be here where you made a decision in reference to not wanting that lifestyle and saying no to it. And then as a result, you had to cut it short because it took a toll on you. It took a toll on you mentally. So that makes total sense. And then in the end, it's like, was it all really worth it? You know? And that's what you're going into reflection about. Was it all really worth it? You know? Because the last thing you want is to be just a notch, you know, on some player's belt. You know, this is what was in your fears. Like, that's not what you're interested in at all. You know? So, you had to walk away. And this is how people see you, walking away. And as soon as you walked away, this is what happened. As soon as you walked away and took this away, this is what happened. No, I'm not laughing, but that's what happened. You know? Yeah, see? Not even interested. It was definitely one of those type of situations. This is what it was. Intense attraction. but you wanted something more. Or perhaps it was addictions other than that, besides the sex. Could be drugs as well, and maybe you're going to rehab, or maybe you're going within. This can represent you going within too. All right? And so you're going to hold off on things. Realization kicked in. Suddenly it hits you. And you have to make a decision. Are you going to choose love? Or are you going to be selfish and, do what it is you need to do? And when the truth is revealed, there could be, people talking and, a lot of gossip about what's going on. But, if you don't see any potential in it, then you have to end it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no need to be stressed out about things. Apologies are going to come. The thing is what are you going to do? You put in your time. You did what you needed to do. You treated this person with respect. You showed them that you cared about them. Now it's time for you to go within. Do you truly love this person? Is this person the one for you? Have you been enlightened to that information yet? This is saying you have. So this is how we get from being a player to offering love. So with that being said, Pisces, I'm going to pull a oracle for you, because that's what I'm showing we getting with this. We're going to go a little bit deeper into this in the extended. So if you want to check out the extended, the information is in the box below. But we're going to clarify all these cards and go a little further into it. But for those who have gotten clarity based on the information already provided, let me get you a spirit animal oracle. Alright, so what do we got for Pisces? So Pisces, September 2019. I got a hard time shuffling. Let me just see. Alright, so Pisces 2019. Pisces, September 2019. Alright, we pick one. Okay. Horse, spirit. Freedom is yours, and that's a master number 33. So that number might mean something to you. I would look it up, see if it correlates to what's going on in your life. All right, so let me read horse spirit to you. All right, so horse spirit. All right, so when horse spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It's a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey. One of freedom of choice. Horse spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choice that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being, for there is no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be friends to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side whenever you choose to let go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible, yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of the perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. Interesting. All right, so the protection messages are: you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you're not seeing the clear. You're not seeing the clearly ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choice is right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom. So trust the guidance of Spirit. Holy Spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration, and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with the others just for the fun of it. Wow, so this is saying, have a little fun. So is this why this is in your fears? You're afraid to have fun? Is that what this is? You're afraid to loosen up and have a little fun? I don't know, you tell me. So this must be you being afraid to fall in love then. You were a cross watcher because you met somebody who straightened you out. Could be that. And now you're going within. But we're going to find that out in the extended. We're going to see what we can find out. So I do want to thank you for checking in. Please like the video if it resonated with you, and leave a comment if you like. I do like to hear if it resonated and how. So if not, just click like, and that way other people can get to see it and see if it resonates with them. So until then, Pisces, I will see you in, wow, I can't believe it's already September. I dare say the word October. But no, I'll see you mid-month of September. All right, Pisces, love you. See you then.